Oh my god, it's the guy you subscribed to half a year ago and forgot about. He's still doing this for some reason. So, yeah, the video, let's get into it. Hi again, it's nice to see you. As you have probably already realized, it is I, the Vermeister, or Vermaster, or Verver, whatever the fuck you want to call me. Um, I found a couple of Reddit threads to, entertain you with and entertain myself with. It's kind of a lie. I'm finding them as I record this because I haven't used Reddit in like 5 months. So yeah, I totally thought that this app would be like my life because I don't know, like Reddit was part of my identity at some point, but I don't know. I haven't been on it in a while, so I'm just like looking up some interesting ass threads to read from. Uh, and hope this works. Anyways, right on to the actual video. I'm pretty sure you don't want to hear me talk about my life for like the next 2.5 minutes or so. So, the first totally normal question that I found is, if the human scrotum could stretch any amount of limits, what uses would it have? Why someone would feel the need to ask this question, and for what purpose, I have no fucking clue. But we are here and we are reading this, so yeah, that is all I have to say. Okay, the top answer here is I would cover myself in scrotum so that I could hide myself and my embarrassment in awkward situations and reduce the amount of possible cringe. Okay, 1 second, let me, give me a moment to let this sink in. I would cover myself in scrotum so that I could hide myself and my embarrassment in awkward situations and reduce the amount of cringe. Okay, well, first off, this is a very, I don't know how to describe it, Reddit TM response. Like, you know how, like, there's this current meme going on the internet with, like, pedophilic Discord moderators and, like, the typical Reddit user who thinks that they're above everyone else and they have, like, social anxiety and all this bullshit, yeah? And, of course, like, you have stereotypes of people from all over the internet, and, you know, like, there's stereotypes, you know? Like, stereotypes, they're not true. Like, the stereotypes, like you know what is. Everybody knows what a stereotype is. Like you're born out of the womb knowing what a stereotype is, basically in today's day and year and time. I don't know the saying. So yeah, like very quote and unquote Reddit response. I would cover myself in my scrotum to hide my embarrassment in awkward situations. I can kind of fuck. I totally did not just drop my phone. That is a part of the video, don't worry about it. Right. So let's envision a situation in which this would happen, right? So you see this girl in the supermarket, right? And you see that she's staring at the milk, right? And you think she's attractive, right? So you're like, damn, man, I want to talk to her. And like, you, the socially awkward, very shy person you are, you muster up the courage on the inside, right? And you go up and you're like, you know what, dude, you just gotta live life. You just gotta fucking live life, and you just gotta fucking walk up to her, you know. And you're like, alright, I'm gonna fucking walk up to her. I'm gonna say hi, and I'm gonna be so goddamn smooth that she'll just be like sliding out of there. You know what I mean? So you go up to her and you're like, hi. You literally stutter on the word hi, and she looks over to you and it's like she's like, hello, hi, who are you? And you're like, you're panicking. You're like, shit, fuck, and you're thinking about your next move, right? And like 15 seconds have passed and she's still staring at you. And at this point she realized that you're a fucking weirdo, and she's like, anyways, I gotta get back to doing my shopping. And I'm guessing that is in a typical awkward situation, I guess. That totally hasn't happened to me before, by the way, just disclaimer. uh, so in this situation, in those 15 seconds of being fucking awkward, I'm guessing you would just cover yourself in scrotum, right? I feel like I haven't. I feel like I don't know how I feel like, but like this guy says he would cover himself in scrotum in awkward situations, which would just like make the situation more awkward. You know what I mean? Like, imagine like having like an awkward silence between you and another person, and then all of a sudden you just like pull down your pants and cover yourself in your scrotum, in your balls, like I just realized a while ago that we're talking about balls, like your scrotum is your balls. You ever thought about that? Very fascinating. So yeah, I rate this response 0 out of 10. Would not work, and sets a bad precedent. I don't even know what that means. Next comment. Now the next comment with a whopping 10 upvotes is the pee is stored in the balls. I mean, that is just an undisputed fact. I don't know why this would be upvoted to, second place, because, it's like if the human scrotum could stretch any amount of limits, it doesn't answer the question, like a pee is stored in the balls. So you trying to store pee in your scrotums, boy, or what's going on? Anyways, third answer, umbrella. Very practical, using your ball skin as an umbrella, I guess. It would look very strange, and you'd probably have to walk upside down for that, but, like, you gotta save money where you gotta save money, so, yeah, use your balls as an umbrella, Second is coin purse. This is the first and probably only practical answer that's in this entire thread. Like if you had really big balls, right, and they were basically flops, right, like we all have coins, we all get coins back from the cashier at times, and I'm not saying that I'm rich, right, but I usually don't use coins. I mean, like, if I'm really broke, I do, but I usually don't, right? So, instead of having to go all the way back home and putting those coins in a drawer or some shit, then, like, you could just be like, thank you, and, like, the cashier puts the coins in your hands, and then you just shove them down your pants, and put them in your scrotum. Very practical. Very, very practical advice. I rate this answer 9.5 out of 10. The only reason I haven't given this comment a 10 out of 10 is because they don't extrapolate any further. No instructions, no ways how to do it. That is instructions. I can't come up with anything else. But like the concept is what matters. The idea behind it, just the execution. Yeah. Right. Right. I didn't rate the ones before. Umbrella gets a 5. It gets a 7. So 6.5. It gets a 6.5, based on my very rigorous testing. The one before that I didn't rate. The pee is stored in the balls, 0. Dead meme, 0. This thread was 24 days ago, less than a month. This is motherfucking July, dude. Get new memes, 0. -1, in fact. Fuck you. Okay, so now this is the last one, and there are maybe 2 interesting options that I can go with for the last comment in this video. One is a very well thought out answer regarding this very important question that needed to be asked. Yeah, And he goes into how you would have like infinite capacity in your scrotum, and how skin grafting would, like be saved or some shit like that, and we could make biofuel from all the infinite scrotum skin. I'm not gonna touch that one because it actually has thought put into it, and to be honest, I don't even know where to start with that. The second option is parachute. Like, parachute isn't a particularly unique answer, but if you visit this thread, like a lot of people say they would use their balls as a parachute if they had infinite scrotum skin. Now, I have to say that's absolute bullshit. Have you ever been kicked in the balls before? I'm sorry, but like, okay, if you're a woman, right? Like, I don't really know what it feels like to get kicked in the muff. Like that's what they call it, like a muff punch or a muff kick. Like muff punch is when you get punched in the pussy, but like, or kicked or stopped. Let's not go into like the exact details, but getting kicked in the balls is very, very painful. Like, even sitting on your balls wrong for like some dudes, it's like they'll like start crying in pain, and they'll feel the pain of 1,000 potential children. Like, that is how it feels. It feels very bad. So now imagine like falling through the sky at like 200 kilometers per hour, like terminal speed or some shit like that. I forgot what they call the top speed that a mass can go at, but like the highest speed you can go at, let's say 200 kilometers per hour for sake of simplicity or some shit. And then you you say, oh shit, I need a parachute. You pull on your parachute fails because you chose to go with the cheap skydiving company, because you're a cheap bastard, and like, that's off topic. uh and then, as a backup, as an emergency backup, you unzip your pants, and you have the winds of 200 kilometers beating down on your balls. Now that, I can't even like imagine that. That has to be so fucking painful. In fact, with that much skin and that little connecting it to your body, you'd probably have your balls ripped off, as like free castration. Which, I mean, to be fair, if you want to be castrated, it's there, I guess. Just go skydiving and unzip your pants and see what happens, I guess. So yeah, anyways, it's been roughly, 13 minutes now. It is so easy to lose track of time. I hope you've enjoyed your time listening. It's been fun for me to speak at length for a bit more than 13 minutes, because I do retake some of these, and I hope that you have a good morning, midday, evening, night, and I also could use some Pop-Tarts.